Hey guys, welcome back. This is Chaotic TV with selected games from IronSquid Chapter 2 Group Play. This is Group A, Match 4, Game 2, on Cloud Kingdom. In the top right we have the Red Zerg, winner of the last game. He is playing for no team right now. He is Golden, with a different tag than in the last game. And in the bottom left we have the Blue Terran. Very powerful composition, but it just didn't work out. He is playing for Team Fnatic. He is Alive, winner of IPL 4. So, we're on Cloud Kingdom, where Elevator Play is big favorite, so we'll see if Fnatic Alive goes for that. These two players are playing on a North American, I think, server, or it might even be on the European one, but all I know is they're both on a different account than they were in that last game. And you see that Golden is now playing with his Quantic account as opposed to his Light Esports account, and he was with Quantic until they became defunct. A side scout by Alive passes the Overlord just in time, so neither sees the other. Oh, we have a proxy coming out for Alive. I love this kind of play, and it's going to get spotted right away by Golden. Oh, and he's going to start attacking at the SCV when it starts moving across the barracks, and this other SCV is going to come and attack that drone, try to save it. Drones being pulled from everywhere, trying to keep this SCV from building anything. They're trying to get that surround and maybe start to cancel. So this barracks play will not be effective, at least not immediately. But he is denying mining time from Golden to kill that barracks. So what is Alive going to do in response to his barracks being defeated? Builds a CC on the top, on the high ground, and it's still no wall off, so he can be scouted. Once he's finished, he did cancel that barracks, and a hatchery goes down for Golden. An extractor before, pardon sniffle, extractor comes down before spawning pool for Golden, so we're going to probably see some speedling response from Golden to Alive, and if a refinery comes down before another barracks for Alive. Right now the money's coming up, and he's going to drop a barracks right now at the front, but not before this drone gets in and denies his placement of the barracks. Oh, a little bit of frustration on Alive from Golden, and this drone is just going to see everything. He's going to see that he is fine with this hatchery first build, and this spawning pool is indeed down. So an interesting start to this game, but it is leveling out to a pretty standard play. Hatchery first, and extractor. Oh, gas block from Golden. That is awesome. So what kind of vision does he have? Not oh so much, but he knows that there are 3 SCVs in this refinery. He even attacked this one enough twice so that it three hits apiece when it came out. Pardon the sniffle. Again, we have gas about to finish. 100 for Golden, and once he gets 100 minerals behind it, he's probably going to drop down that Zergling speed, which is a very basic but very, very important upgrade. It's almost impossible to do without. It should be factored into any pro Zerg build. There's the Zergling speed as I speak. 2 orbital commands finishing or beginning at the same time. It's I had actually a decent debate with my buddy about whether or not you should orbital before you build another command center, but this extractor now sees nothing, because it's still not anything built in that vicinity of it. But this SCV has seen nothing in the main base and is being denied. He does know that there is a second base there, and these Zerglings will pick it up eventually. There's no Rochoran coming down and no Bangling Nest coming down yet. No more gases coming down for either player. And a third... Is there going to be a third command center dropped right now? No, another factory actually. 2 factory build. I haven't seen this in a long time. Reactor Hellion switch, always going for Blue Flame Hellions right off the bat. That means he needs that gas right now. He needs to build another one at this low ground, but this Zergling is right here to see anything that he does. And Zergling's pressure is coming in for Golden. 16 Zerglings on the map. He's going to start doing some real map control and pressure with this. He's going to try to draw that Zergling away so he can build more gas. He's waiting till the vision disappears from that extractor, and this Overlord can see anything that at least the gas is put here. Zergling pressure coming across the map from Golden. Splitting up because of the pathing, and he checks to see that there's no third base coming down. There is none, and there is what army value for Fnatic. He's got a number of Hellions and a few Marines, but he's really got to be able to micro this back. He's getting surrounded perfectly by Golden. Nice little choke up here at the top, and if he gets lucky on another blast, he takes out a huge number of Zerglings and then 3 more, and these Hellions have done a huge amount of damage against these Zerglings, shutting down this attack, and Golden runs home with only 2 left. So, Fnatic Alive just saw his life flash before his eyes. He could have just run into the main if there weren't any of those Hellions to choke off the point right here, and he's very lucky that the Zerglings didn't run around this outside. That's all in the heat of the moment, and Alive is safe for now. A 3rd hatchery coming down for Golden. And a few more Zerglings coming out, but not so many. A little bit of a block by that evolution chamber for these passing drones. These 4 Hellions are going to go out, smoke that Zergling, and they're going to go out and see that there is indeed a 3rd hatch coming down for Golden. And Alive will have to decide what he's going to do next. A 3rd command center coming down himself. He sees that there's 2 queens here and a number of Zerglings, so he's not going to be able to survive if he pushes any further forward to try to kill off any SCVs. The Zerglings are going to be spotted by these 3 Hellions, and the fact that there's more pressure coming down, and that you're going to try to do another surround. Is he going to get another blast off? He kills a number of Hellions and weakens even more to the fact that Golden doesn't want to fight with that group anymore, and another group of Zerglings comes around. I love Golden's constant aggressive style, but this does take a lot of larva, and his harvester count is up there, but it's not where it really should be at this point, and he doesn't have economy. Oh, it's a big block just in time. He's going to get that bunker, and he's going to get in here and clean up some of these Marines, but these blue flame Hellions are on the map. There's so many of them. There's 13 on the map right now, and Alive is going to be rolling towards that 3rd base with these blue flame bastards, and we see a bit of a wall coming down with the bamboo nest as well as an Evo chamber, and they're just going to, single file line in here. Even non-targeted blasts are doing heavy damage against these Zerglings, and they smoke all of these drones trying to get in there, but he loses a number of Hellions to those queens and the spine crawlers. Pardon the sniffle. And all of these drones were so lucky to get away, but if he gets back in there and he tries to clump them all up again, he could do a huge blast. And you only need 2 blue flame Hellions to one-shot a drone, and he's smoking a number of more of them. 8, 10, 12 are dead. 12 drones, and the roaches are here to save the day. Oh, that's a good response, especially with all the creep there. You really need the creep, and the roach speed will definitely help against this Hellion production. We see more factories coming down, which means Fnatic Alive is indeed going for that mech build. These Zerglings here are definitely there to keep this 3rd from going down. And Alive just does a little bit of micro to keep them away, and these 3 Hellions are going to clean up all of these Zerglings, and they're not getting away. Very, very cost effective on Alive's part. So, we see these 2 settling down to some somewhat defensive posturing. If this Overseer is going to drop a Changeling, or no, he's just gonna roll right in here. He's gonna see what he can see, because he knows that there's a mech. Now he sees all of these production facilities, and he knows what he has to fight against. Roach is a big counter towards mech. And we see an infestation pit coming down. Is that more for Hive's sake, or is it actually going to build out some more infestors? We have a macro hatch coming down, and the infestation pit is in the back. He hasn't put down pathogen glands, but we do see the roach speed finishing up. Baneling speed is not down yet, but we do see melee and carapace coming down, as well as some more Hellions poking across the map. 4th base coming down for Golden. The supplies are about even, but I imagine that pardon me lots. I imagine that with all of these hatches coming up, that the roach production will kick into high gear, and he will max out within probably about 3 minutes. Golden will. Now the Hellions are up here in the top, and they're just going to get shut down by these roaches right away. No Hellions got into the main base, and we'll see what Alive has seen of this. He does not know that there's a 4th base because he took such a roundabout route around this top. He did not see that there was a 4th hatch there. And the roaches coming across are poised to do some aggression against these Hellions and unsieged siege tanks. these siege tanks will do damage, but you need about 4 siege tanks to do total aggression against the Roach, and this Overseer will finally get killed, but not before he drops a Changeling. Oh, he's got it. And one more shot finally does kill it, but the Golden has seen everything. Big old Roach drop coming in. I love this kind of reaction to mass, to meching style. He's going to drop Roaches right anywhere to get some splash damage on these Hellions, and they're just going to keep pushing in. The Roaches are doing what they can, but there's enough tanks here, I think, to hold this off, at least over here on this side. They're going to keep pushing forward to knife out these tanks, but there is creep dropping everywhere, and the Roaches actually beating up all the tanks. I have misspoken there. This turret is doing what it can to push away all of these Overlords, but there are enough Blue Flame Hellions here, and the SUVs are pulled to save Fnatic Alive's base, and the Roaches are picked up again to drop in the main, getting picked up by unseen siege tanks and Thors. With one more tank gets picked off, another tank gets picked off, and these Thors are actually doing what they can to take out the remaining Roaches, all coming across the map in single file line. Golden is taking this fiercely. Oh my goodness. Fnatic Alive, what are you going to do? You have all of your SCVs not mining. Your main base is about to be pulled out, and all of these Blue Flame Hellions are doing what they can. All of these Roaches are clumped up, meaning that all of the blasts from the Blue Flame Hellions are getting to hit multiple Roaches at a time. The Roach count for Golden is shrinking, and the Thor is doing what it can to really kill off all of this. The siege tanks are sieging, and the Roaches are having to retreat. That is an incredible hold by Fnatic Alive. The Thor doing what it can to pick off what these Overlords can do, and Golden is almost supply blocked, but he has a huge number of Roaches coming back in, and more Ventral Sac Overlords to do yet another drop, keeping up the constant aggression Golden is, and the 4th base for Alive is down, but he hasn't transformed it into a planetary yet. So we'll see what happens with this drop. We have 3 more Thors about to pop. Those are going to be oh so crucial for Alive, and the 3/3 weapons are about to kick in. 2/2 just finished, and Alive is in such a better spot right now to hold this off with all these upgrades. One Thor gets taken out, but the siege damage is doing a massive amount of just splash to this, and the Thors are getting taken out. The Roaches just keep streaming in. Oh my goodness. The Roaches doing a hell of a amount of damage right now, but the supplies are surprisingly still even up. All these Overlords are just getting in the way, and all the Roaches have been taken out. Oh, the 2 left in the Overlords are running away, and just a number of Overlords keep getting smacked. The continuing Roach production, but Alive surprisingly has the higher supply count right now. He has a huge amount of Harvesters. I can't imagine how many he had before this, because he has lost. What? He has killed 48? I don't remember him killing that many. Whoa, did he do a run by somewhere? Oh my god, did I miss anything? I missed everything. Golden and a huge choke right here, getting blasted by all of these Blue Flame Hellions with 3/3 all about to finish. 2 more Thors coming in, beating up all of these clumped up Overlords. The supply block is really hurting Golden's production right now. He has got to wait until he gets more Overlords, but he doesn't have the money right now to build them, because he has so low on the drone count. I will have to check the graph after this to make sure that he did actually build that many drones. He's getting smoked again. Look at all these Thors doing the splash damage to these things. There's no siege tanks right now attacking us. This is pure Thor splash damage. 9 kills on one, 10 on the other, 8 on the third. Golden taps out. He says, I can't keep up the aggression. You just keep getting farther and farther ahead in supply. And with Fnatic Alive takes Game 2 on Cloud Kingdom in this best of 3 series, tying it 1-1. So we're going to jump right into Game 3, and we'll see who takes the series in just a second. From Chaotic TV, I am KO. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in just a second. Cheers.